Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining me. We're going to do a quick energy check-in. So same as ever, it's a general read that won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with a spirit message from the Daily Guidance Oracle deck. Okay. Oh, the sign of Scorpio. We're getting two. You get Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Oh, I like that. And we have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Okay, you might be being asked to forgive somebody, and that doesn't necessarily mean forgive somebody and, things go back to how they were. This is about sometimes we need that forgiveness for our own peace, rather than carrying around that resentment and any chance of bitterness, because if that just sits with you, it's not going to be positive in any way. It gives us a sense of closure sometimes. So let's draw a few cards for Scorpio and we will clarify them. We have the World card. Maybe time to let go. Close the door, complete a cycle. Start a new one, the Star. Naturally, always a wonderful card. Oh, I changed the course of that. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles underneath the deck. It feels like a time for major change, to be honest. I think that you might be contemplating your future quite a lot at the minute. Pentacles are tight, linked to our security, our sense of stability. This could be finances, home life, it could be love. I will go in and clarify, but I'm feeling it's just an overall evaluation. So maybe you're looking at different areas of your life that you might like to change. This could be health. You might be in a new, healthy regime. You might be trying to improve your sleep or your diet. I do feel it. Do you know, now and again we do just get to a point where it's like we want a complete overhaul and we go 100% into it to improve our well-being, and I'm definitely getting a sense of that for you at the minute. So you might be trying to cut out things that are bad for you, and bring more of the good things in. And if we take care of our bodies well, that does wonders for our mind as well. I don't know where that came from these cards, but that's what I've got. I'm going to go in and clarify. Could be a potential offer coming in from somewhere, but I often think with the Knight of Pentacles, there's a new path opening up, regardless, a new opportunity. Could be a bit of a slow burner. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. But let's go in. Let's look at the World first. Four of Cups. Page of Swords. Eight of Cups. Yeah, well, so the World can represent completion, closure. I've got the Four of Cups. Page of Swords. Eight of Cups. I think you might recently have left something behind that was no longer serving you. That's the idea behind this. There's been a disconnect regardless, emotionally. Be that's something you've given up or somebody's given up on you in a sense. But this feels positive, really. It feels like a positive change. I don't know if this is something as well that you've been looking at. I don't know if it's held too much importance or you've kind of give it too much space in your head and your heart, because I feel that importance is diminishing. For some of you, you might be getting ready to sign a new contract with the World card being out here as well. Again, could be linked to work, tied up to your career. But I just felt it important to mention that as well. Let's look at the star. The Sun. King of Swords. Nice. The High Priestess as well. So the star can represent healings, blessings. It's the things that we're hoping for, you know, what we desire. I'm just imagining a person who's quite deep in thought, but, you know, in a really positive way. It's not lost in their own mind and it's all negative and overwhelming. It just feels quite dreamy. So I don't know if there's something recently that's changed in your life that you do now have a really optimistic view of the future. The Sun card can represent optimism. This lights things up. It just feels like you can see things clearly at the minute. Things are as they're supposed to be. And I don't feel any rush to get to the next step in whatever it is that you're hoping for. It feels like we're quite happy to let things naturally flow the way that they're intended to. King of Swords. I'm just getting this really sense of a clear mind. And with the the High Priestess, this speaks about our intuition. It's just a really peaceful energy and that sense of inner knowing. It's like, this is fine, I'm in the right place now. I think you probably know upon reflection that whatever you've had to close out, that was not the right place for you. That was not the right thing. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Chariot. All good things. Oh, Five of Wands reversed. I feel like at the minute you're probably having like the best of both worlds when it comes to, you know, kind of being grounded and taking care of your responsibilities and doing what you're needing to do, but also in having fun. I think there's a part of the things that you might be distancing yourself from, I think, are definitely anybody who brings drama and conflict into your life. And like, there's just this overall sense of peace, serene and harmonious energy. It just feels really, really nice. But definitely distancing yourself from anything really that's not good for you. You know, sometimes we fall into this trap of being a people pleaser and saying yes when we want to say no, and giving too much time and energy to people that maybe drain us. And I'm just getting this real confident sense of, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. And that's not selfish. I think that's very wise. And you do need confidence to be able to do that, 100%. But it's just, I feel like you're maybe finally putting yourself first and what's good for you and what it is that you want. And you know, it's your life and we're only here once. I'm really liking this energy. It feels really grown up. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles to finish us off then. The Tower. Four of Wands. Eight of Wands. Yeah, we are definitely moving away from something. And like I say, it's that the more we look back at it, the more it might be one of those situations where you think, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Because in that situation, there weren't like very many prospects. I don't know, it's almost like you weren't going anywhere, but now I just feel so many doors are opening up to you, so many good things that you can be enjoying in life that somehow weren't a possibility before for whatever reason. So the Seven of Pentacles, I just feel like you're getting all your eggs in one basket. No, that's not the right saying. Is it something about chicks? I don't know. What I mean by that though is things are just kind of getting organised and they're fitting into the right place. Just, just ignore me. So I've got the Tower, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands. The Four of Wands, happy, just happy vibes. You know, this is a card of celebration, but happy home. It might be that you've got an upcoming celebration. I don't feel that. It just feels more like that really good vibe, that energy. You know, you're running on high vibrations at the minute. You're determined. I kind of feel like you just feel inspired. I feel really inspired. Like I want to go off and do things that I've not done before. So yeah, I definitely feel that you were held back and now it's like you've got free reign, and I do think that you're going to make the most of it and the best of it. So this could be coming about, this period of reflection and how your life has been and where you would like it to go after a possible Tower moment. So the Tower can be something that's come along that's unexpected. It can be quite chaotic. It can be really difficult energy, but this card comes up to shake things up when we're not on the right path, because whatever this is relating to, which I feel is something you've dealt with in the past, that was not built on solid foundation, and the Tower was always going to come down. So this is kind of, I feel for you, a blessing in disguise, whatever that Tower moment was. And then it could just be that epiphany, that realisation, and maybe that's what you're experiencing now, because I do absolutely see something that once held such importance doesn't anymore, possibly doesn't hold any. But I'm going to leave that there for you. I really hope you can take something from that, and thank you for joining me.